dangerous permissions. When we are discussing about the signature permission, one more thing we have to be remember here. So some of that permissions, when we are the customized permission, see then MIUI means MIUI means Redmi Mobile's OS, customized OS it is. So then MIUI we are saying. The MIUI itself are having so many customized APIs itself it having. If you are using that MIUI customized permissions APIs, if you are using, it have that API have a respective permission it have. Still, it is a dangerous permission in an Android, but it is a part of the OEM, means that those are the manufacturers. Whatever the APIs they are using, they can be implemented directly. The Android also won't say no for that. So what those people are doing, they are taking this as an advantage and they are using some of the dangerous permission as a system permission. So then we cannot analyze, we cannot say that this is a malicious one now. Why? Because it have all the control of the system. Then how could we say that it is malicious one? So this is one of the trick played by this China government nowadays actually. So that means we cannot say the China government is the Chinese mobiles. So if some of the devices are getting, even it is a harmful or customized ones they are using, they are getting the data whatever they want. Even Android is restricting sometimes. Why? Because it is a customized system OS, system API. So then obviously it should be true. So then second, when we are discussing about the special permission, these are the things where according to that application's usability, whether that application will work or not, based upon that these permissions are working actually. That means sometimes it will ask that I need a special permission to overlap another application. I need a one permission to be allow installation from unknown resource. So these kind of special permissions we have, but this also be when you are applying this one, when you are giving this application, you have to think twice whether this app is a trusted one or not. Means that whether this app is belongs to the proper developer or not. Like that we have to check. If it is a proper developer, then okay. If it is not a proper developer, we have to be cross check again, and then better we can be avoid it one. Why? Because some of the time you can see that. So in a Play Store we have millions to millions applications we have. How can you say that the Play Store is providing so that is a trusted one? I cannot say that 100%, correct? So that means in such a way like that. So after if Play Store also after we are installing, and after some days it is saying we are removing this app. Why? Because we found it is a malicious. So before that, whoever installed, then what about them? So this is the biggest threat actually. So to identify the fake application is the biggest challenge for the Google and for as well as for us also then. So based upon this direction we are traveling nowadays actually, to identify that special permissions kind of thing, and identifying that applications which are using this kind of permissions, whether that application is a genuine one or fake one. Sometimes the genuine applications like some of the banking financial applications will ask about this permission, overlap permission. Why? Because that needed whenever OTP or something comes, then they want to be read that OTP directly. So then they want to be read this data. But the same time, the malicious people also be target on this direction only. So that's what. How can it be bifurcate? How can we separate these fake apps and this genuine application is the biggest challenge every time. Okay, so this permissions we have to be understand very carefully. So what permissions you are giving? One example I can say that one of the application we saw that is in that Torch one. I hope that everyone knows about the Torch one.